Alright, so we'll continue on here. Bit more legwork involved. As you can see, we've got some regular zombies in this area, okay? There are plenty of herbs to pick up here, but for the most part I tend to ignore them. Okay, you can hear some zombies feasting over there on a body. If you want, you can go ahead and kill them. And there's actually 2 green herbs there, but I have plenty of healing items now. There is no need for me to pick up any more, so I'm sweet. Love those creepy cutscenes as well. Fucking good stuff. Just a regular zombie though. Take care of him. No items whatsoever to pick up in this area, so we'll go straight over here. Oh fuck. I was about to say, be careful of that zombie there, okay, because he's alive and he'll grab you. And I'm on red, dark orange caution, so I needed to heal. Up the top here is really easy, okay. This is where we first get one of our MO discs, okay, a very important key item. We actually need 3 of them for the laboratory area later on in the game, and this is where we collect our first MO disc. So this is really the purpose of coming up here, okay, and not only that, we also collect a battery, another key item that we need to power the other elevator in the courtyard / garden area. There was actually a fountain there which was blocking us, okay, we couldn't progress, and we need to actually go through that fountain, okay. I'll show you how to do that later on. There was just some more magnum ammo, very important, okay. Can never get enough fucking magnum ammo in this game, it's precious. If you want, you can go in that room. There's nothing of value in there, okay. There's just an ink ribbon and some Beretta ammo, okay. Fucking pointless, so I don't even waste my time going in that room anymore, okay. But it's hidden behind that little bookshelf there, so if you want, you can go ahead and move it. Collect the ink ribbon or Beretta ammo. Alright, so this is the room with our first MO disc. To get it, we push this statue all the way across. Okay, just keep pushing it until it can't push anymore. Basically until it hits that bookshelf there. Run around to the front of it and push it all the way to the back, okay? And that will open up a secret area here, which contains the location of our first MO disc. I'll talk more about what it does later on when we actually need it, but just note that it is a very important item, and you must collect this disc, okay? You can get the battery and go straight to down into the the courtyard area, put the battery in and power the elevator, shut off the waterfall, blah blah blah, all that type of stuff, and progress into the underground area. If you progress all the way to the underground area, keep progressing, hit the laboratory and all that, and you've forgotten that MO disc, you're fucked, okay? Because you can still finish the game without it, but you're gonna want it, okay? Because that's how you save your other key character, okay? So for Jill, it's how you save Chris, alright? It's how you free him. He's actually being imprisoned in the underground laboratory, and you need 3 MO discs, okay, to unlock that door where Chris is, or where Jill is if you're playing with Chris, okay? And that room there just contained some grenade launcher rounds, and more importantly the battery for the elevator in the courtyard area, which we need. Fuck, I'm out of shells. Grenade launcher rounds for my bazooka. Some more herbs there if you want, okay. Another zombie feasting over here. Fucking take care of that son of... Jesus Christ, he's still not dead. Fuck off. There we go. Jesus. That door there, pretty much behind me, I didn't bother going through it because it's locked. That's actually the door where you input the key code in that Barry gave to you, okay? If you remember, at the very start of the game, that door was previously locked to us. We needed to enter a code to go through, and Barry gave us that code. So that's all where it basically takes you, okay? There's no need to even have the code because we already just went in there, okay? That's all that's there. Just a room with a couple of zombies and some herbs if you want. I guess it's good in the instance, you know, if you want to come back this way, the other way around, go through that, you know, code locked door instead of going underground first and doing all this shit, okay? So it's good in that aspect, I guess. But we'll pretty much get out of here now. We're done for this area. But the next step is we need to get the Colt Python gun, okay? The Magnum. That shit is fucking imperative, okay? Do not leave this mansion area back to the courtyard. You know, do not take the battery back to that elevator in the courtyard area until you get the fucking Magnum, okay? And just be careful in these hallways because it's going to be populated with hunters everywhere, okay? So be very careful in this area. Fucking dangerous, okay? There's another hunter here. There'll be two actually in this area. Took care of that one. There'll be another one. Fucking take care of him. Where is that son of a bitch? There he is. In the corner. Shit, didn't die. Fuck. That was lucky. Thought he was going to get a swipe in there. Now this, at that very moment there, okay, that hunter, this is actually a choice moment in Chris's campaign, okay? So if you play as Chris and with Rebecca, okay, there will be a time, you know, when you get to that specific moment there and there is a hunter actually attacking Rebecca, and you have to save Rebecca at that very precise moment, okay? So if you get to that hunter and you know, either don't have any rounds left for your Beretta, or you didn't bring your shotgun or whatever, you know, or if you run into this room straight away without saving Rebecca first, the hunter will kill her and you are fucked, okay? Rebecca is dead. So as Chris, be very careful, okay? Make sure you've got a healing item or something, because, you know, Chris does not have the bazooka. All he has is the shotgun at this point, okay? So you need to take care of that hunter using the shotgun. And they take a few shots with the shotgun, you know, they're not easy to take down. I'm guessing about 4 or 5 shots, alright? So, you know, most likely the hunter's going to get a swipe in or two on you, which will obviously reduce your health. So you need to make sure at that moment, you know, that you're stocked up on shotgun ammo, you're well stocked up on health, and you know, you've got a first aid spray or a herb or something to heal, because that is a choice moment with Chris. Failure to save Rebecca at that exact moment, you are fucked. She will die, okay? Now, that doesn't always happen, okay? When you're playing as Chris, there are a couple other choices, well, only really one specifically, prior to that choice to make with Rebecca, okay? She will actually say, you know, can I follow you, Chris, or should I wait here? If you say follow me, you will not get that choice with the hunter there, okay? That will not happen, okay? But if you say, you know, wait here earlier on in the game with Rebecca, that will actually happen with the hunter, okay? We'll go through that more when we do Chris's campaign, okay? Don't need to worry about it at all with Jill, okay? That will never happen. So here, we need to grab this red jewel, very important, okay? Have to shut off the light in order to see it. For some reason, she won't even pick it up if the light's not off. It's just fucking bullshit, you know, even though you know it's there. You have to actually turn the light off, alright? Now, what's the point of that red jewel? Well, oh, hang on, here we go. There's the locked door, okay? Enter the code, you can go straight through. And it just takes you back to that area where we were, where that zombie was feasting on the other one. And I might as well grab some herbs while I'm here, actually. Stock up on a couple herbs. There's a blue herb there as well if you want that, okay? I always just tend to keep about 2, maybe 3 blue herbs in my stash at all times. Just in case of bullshit, you know, just in case something goes wrong, a spider poisons me or whatever, you know. And you can combine the blues with the greens as well, you know, to combine to make not only just a healing item, but heals you and cures you of poison. Okay, so if you get poisoned by a spider and the poison actually damages a significant amount, you can actually just take one of those combined herbs, green and blue, and you'll heal and cure yourself of poison, which is cool. But yeah, as I was saying, the red jewel, okay, very important. We need that. That is what we need to get the Colt Python Magnum, okay, so that is where we are going now. And I'll just clean up my inventory a little bit, because once we get the Magnum, I'm just going to go straight put the battery in the friggin' elevator and go from there. I'm not going to make any more trips back to my stash. We'll put all this shit away that I don't need. Oh, well, I don't think I really did anything there. I could easily have put a herb away. That would have freed up an inventory slot. But I didn't appear to do that. Maybe because I was a bit scared. There are some hunters still lingering around in this area. Very fucking dangerous, okay? The mansion, when you return to it for that second time. Fucking hunters, I hate them. But here we go. We'll go into that room, with the tiger statue. And we'll insert the red jewel. It'll turn around. And there we go. Colt Python Magnum. Fuck yeah, okay. You don't get a whole lot of ammo for this gun, so be very, very careful with it, okay. From this point on, I tend to just use it, okay. Now, at this point, we're done in this mansion, okay. There's nothing left to do. That was the last thing, okay, that I needed to do. Get the Magnum. Now that I've got that, I'm going straight to the elevator in the courtyard to insert the battery, okay, that's the next step. But as we progress out of the mansion to the courtyard, I'm going to run into maybe one or two more hunters. No, one more specifically, okay. There's none here on the ground floor, which is good. That's why I always take the ground way as opposed to the second level of the mansion, okay, because there's never any hunters on here. But when we go in this door and through the long hallway, there's going to be a hunter. More specifically near that room where we got the shotgun, okay. And I just take care of that son of a bitch using the Magnum, okay. One shot, fuck him off. Oh no, I think I used the bazooka just to save a shot, okay. Spiders always here in this hallway, don't need to worry about them, just run straight past them. Very easy. And this is actually the hallway where that hunter is, okay. So he'll pop out there and squeal at you all the time. Just took care of him with using the bazooka. Just because I want to save my Magnum ammo, okay, for when we get to the underground area later on. And more specifically, the laboratory area, taking care of the tyrant, okay. Okay, so I guess I do one more stash run prior to going to the courtyard area. So here we go. Now this will be to clean up my inventory for sure. Put away some herbs, free up some inventory slots. Because there will be another crank actually, which we need to pick up, as well as a few other items. So I'm just going to free it all up. I'll take the Magnum only. For this part I won't bother using the bazooka, okay, because in the underground area there really isn't that many enemies to take care of. It's mainly just hunters, and for the most part there's only a few, okay. I'm guessing maybe 2 or 3 with Jill that you need to take care of, okay. So it's not too bad. That's plenty of ammo for me, with the Magnum there. Overkill actually. But that is all I'll be using, okay, just the Magnum for the underground area, which is where we are headed now. So we will finally get the fuck out of this mansion for the second time. Like I've said before, this is the hardest part of the game when you return to the mansion for the second time. Just because of those hunters, okay? You can easily get fucked up by them. They can swipe you a few times and you can be dead, okay? Very, very dangerous. Oh, this one here, see? Just jumped at me. Okay, you cannot damage it while they are jumping. Maybe if I was to aim up at the most specific moment and then shoot, I probably could have taken care of it. But, you know, you want to try and take care of them before they actually lunge at you like that. And I think the trick is, when you actually go to aim your weapon at them, that triggers the hunter to go into kill mode, okay? So if you just be a little bit patient, you know, just walk up sort of at a comfortable distance to it, and then aim and shoot, I think you should be sweet, okay? Because instead of jumping to gain ground on you, you know, the hunter will just sort of run towards you and you can easily just shoot it in that time. So, you know, try not to get the hunter to fucking lunge in the first place. Very, very dangerous, okay, that lunging attack. And as you saw just before, you know, I had to heal because fucking swiped me down to red, orange, dark or orange caution. Such bullshit, okay? Hate those fucking hunters. Worst. Fucking worst. But here we go, this is where we need to insert the battery into this elevator, or into this panel, sorry, to power the elevator. And make sure you go up using that elevator, okay? Very, very important that you do this. Alright. And now we need to go and drain, or sorry, not drain, refill the pool of water. Okay, and by doing that we have to use the crank again. So, you know, when you come to this area, make sure you've got the crank and the battery, okay? They're the two most important things. Alright, if you just come with the battery and forget the crank, you're gonna have to fucking run back to your stash, get the crank, put it in, you know, it's just a pain in the ass. So, make sure you've got both the battery and the crank for this area. And here we go, I'm just turning it. That will refill the pool, and more importantly, stop the waterfall flowing down at the bottom there, okay, where we inserted that battery into the panel. I haven't actually walked up to it and examined it yet because I already know what you need to do, but basically, if you examine the waterfall when it's there, you know, it says I can see something past this waterfall, you know, obviously indicating that you need to go through there at some point. So that is what we need to do now, okay? Go through the waterfall. Well, it's not there now because we've filled the pool of water, so as you can see it's stopped, and we can now descend the ladder that has appeared. Alright, and this is the underground area. This is the other area which is populated by hunters. There aren't too many, and they're relatively harmless, these ones. They tend not to jump.
Oh, Jill, what good timing. A moment ago I heard someone's voice coming from this hole. Let's go together since it's dark and we can't see very well.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, then I'm gonna cover you. Let's hurry. Hey, are you alright? I can go first if you want me to.
Okay, let's go, Barry. I'm depending on you.
Alright, so as you can see, we meet up with Barry again, which is cool. It doesn't really matter what choice you make here. Actually, the first choice you make where he says, do you want to stay together, I'd probably recommend selecting yes on that. I've never actually selected no. That could be a bad choice, you know. He might go off somewhere and get fucked up and die or something, I'm not sure. But always just select to go with him here. And after that, there's another choice, you know. Should you go first or let Barry go first? It doesn't matter. Either way, okay. It's all good. I've done both of those choices and he still lives regardless. And that's cool, okay. Barry saves you from that hunter there, which is good, you know. You don't waste any ammo. Love that shit. And we'll go through here and we'll actually meet up with one of our team members, Enrico. Okay.
Is that Jill?
Is that voice Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive!
Wait there! Are you with anybody, Jill?
What? Oh, yes!
Enrico!
So, Barry and Jill together.
Are you alright, Enrico?
The stars are doomed. Someone is a traitor. Everything was plotted from the start by Umbrella.
Enrico!
So someone silenced Enrico before he could say whatever it was he was going to say. I wonder who the fuck could have done that. Interesting. But anyway, we continue on. We make our way back the way we came. Make sure you pick up that crank that appears on the ground there. Okay? Very, very important. That's a hex-shaped crank. Hunter always fucking appears there, but he's very easy. Okay, just take care of him with the magnum. One shot, they go down like a bag of shit. And there will be another one here. One shot, take care of him. And we'll head on back through pretty much to where we came down the ladder through the waterfall area. Okay, so now we can make our way through this area. I didn't bother going here first because I knew that we needed to get the hexagonal crank. So we will use that and turn this, and that will allow us to go through. Alright, so there we go, we've done that. We can head on through to the next area. And there's actually going to be another spider to take care of later on, which is pretty easy. 3 shots with the magnum, they explode, but like I said, it sends out the spiderlings, okay? Here, be careful of this rock, you need to quickly run back, okay? So you run up towards the rock and then run back. Alright, hide here in the little crevice. To make the rock roll like that, you've just actually got to run up to it, okay? That actually triggers it to move. And there's some grenade launcher rounds there, flame rounds. And a fucking hunter has appeared, so we'll try and take... I waited for him to jump because I knew he was going to do that, okay? That hunter always fucking jumps when you aim at him from the distance there, so I waited for him to land before shooting. And just picked up those flame rounds there, which is good. And we will go through to the next area. And this is where we take care of the spider, okay? 3 shots. Oop, missed that one. There you go, very easy. But you'll notice that there's all these fucking little spiderlings that appear. There's a combat knife, make sure you grab that, okay? Because to get out of this area, we have to remove this web from the door. Okay, and it's really easy with the knife. Just aim and just hold the fire button, okay, and you will just keep slashing like that. And the good thing is you're technically in an invincibility frame, so those spiders should not be damaging you when you are knifing like that, okay? The key is, though, to actually hold the fire button down when you're slashing with the knife. If you just keep repeatedly pressing, the spiders will hit you, okay? Whereas if you actually hold it, they will not hit you at all, okay? They'll just run into you and explode and die, which is really good, okay? I mean, you can go ahead and use the bazooka on it if you actually had that, but the knife is just really easy, okay? I guess that's why they put it there, because they realised, you know, what if the player doesn't have the bazooka? Then they're fucked, they can't get through. When you're playing as Chris and going through this underground area, he actually has access to the flamethrower weapon, which is really good. You can only use it briefly though, you got to take it off the wall. You know, it's got those hooks similar to the when you took the shotgun off the wall, okay? And you can use it to kill the hunters, which is really, really effective against the hunters, okay? You just hold it. Pretty much the same thing that Barry used when he saved us from that plant sub-boss, okay? The flamethrower. Great weapon, but it's got very limited ammo, okay? But the good thing is it just saves you from having to use your magnum, okay? To take care of those hunters, which is really good. So, you know, in this underground area, it's a little bit different when you play as Chris, you know. Got access to the flamethrower weapon, which is cool. There are more hunters, though, when you are playing as Chris, and I guess that's makes sense, you know, because he can take more damage than Jill. A couple more of those fucking poison eels or whatever they are that just fell down, just run straight past. They should pose no threat whatsoever. And once again, there's another rock. Before you run up to it though and trigger it to move, turn this using the hexagonal crank. Okay, very important, because what this does is, as you can see on the right there, it's going to open up a little wall for us to sort of hide in when the rock starts to come charging at us. So you'll see, alright, so trigger it, run back, and that will make the rock start to roll, and we'll just run straight into this little crevice here, which we did. I've actually made it, survived without making that crevice appear. You know, I've just ran all the way back, but I probably wouldn't recommend doing that. You might get fucked up, okay? It might flatten you and you might die. And there, very important, we just picked up the second MO disc, okay? Now don't leave this area. Turn the crank again, okay? What you want to do is make that hole there appear on the left side of the wall, okay? So we want to make a hole in the wall to the left, okay? Why? Basically, there is actually a hidden door there, okay? I didn't even realize this the first time I played through it. I actually got stuck at this part, okay? Because, as you can see in my inventory there, I have the eagle medal, okay? We need the wolf medal to progress, okay? There is a puzzle later on which we need both the eagle and wolf medal, okay? And I only had the eagle medal, and I had no fucking idea where to get the wolf medal. I was stuck at this part, you know, the puzzle coming up. And I thought, what the fuck, I need a wolf medal, where the hell is that? And it's here in this hidden room, okay? How did I figure out that this hidden room is there? Well, if you check on the map, all the rooms I had already explored in, and there was this room on the map there which I hadn't, and I thought, what the fuck, how do I get in there? And then I realized it was here, in this specific area, and I thought, okay, so I've got to turn it using the fucking crank and expose that room there, okay? So there you go, gives us that book. Make sure you check it, open the middle of the book, and you will get the wolf medal, okay? So we now have the wolf medal and the eagle medal, two very important items right now that we need to progress, okay? Because we are gonna leave the underground area now and basically make our way up to where the mansion is, basically, but outside, just at the back of it, okay, there's going to be a big sort of fountain, alright, and that's where we need to insert both the wolf and eagle medal in to progress. The fountain will open up, and we'll be able to go down. There's like a fucking lift inside the fountain that takes you down into the laboratory area, okay? A couple herbs there if you want to go ahead and heal or do a bit of combining if you've got the space for it. And the laboratory area coming up is without a doubt my most favourite part of the game, because the music is just fucking awesome. It's just chilling, pure horror music. I love it. Okay, and it's where we see the tyrant and the boss, you know, fucking good stuff, and it's where the game pretty much comes to a close. Everything is explained. And there you go, as you can see, the fountain has opened up, so we will go in and head on down to the laboratory areas. Fuck yeah.